Jason of Iolcus was a strong and handsome young man. Jason's father feared that his brother Peleus, who had taken the throne of Iolcus, would harm his son, so he sent Jason away to live with the Centaur. Visiting Earth, Hera saw him and was instantly attracted to him. She disguised herself as an old woman and had Jason help her across a deep stream. Once they arrived on the other side, Hera revealed herself to Jason and promised to help him win back the throne of Iolcus. Arriving at Iolcus, Jason told King Peleus of the true nature of his visit. Peleus sent him on a quest for a golden fleece in the kingdom of Colchis and promised him the throne when he returned with the fleece. With the help of a crew of heroes, some including Hercules, his friend Hylas, and the winged sons of the north wind, they built the Argo and called themselves the Argonauts. Poseidon calmed the seas to help them sail better, but soon the men grew tired and Hercules broke his oar, so they landed at a coast. While filling his jar with water, Hylas was lured away by a nymph, and Hercules was so filled with grief at the loss of his friend that the Argonauts feared Hercules and sailed away without him. On their way to Colchis, they stopped to help a king who had been terrorized by 3 harpies. He told them of a pair of rocks that rolled apart and clashed together, crushing whatever came between them. Surpassing this danger, the Argonauts arrived at Colchis, but Aeetes, king of Colchis, abhorred visitors. He promised Jason that if he and his men harnessed the fire-breathing bulls, plowed the fields, and sowed it with dragon's teeth, the fleece would be theirs. Hera decided to have Eros shoot his arrow in the heart of Medea, Aeetes' daughter, and have her fall in love with Jason. Medea was a young sorceress, so she concocted a powerful salve that would help him defeat the fire-breathing bulls. She told Jason that she loved him, and he vowed to make her his queen and love her forever, which made Hera proud. Jason completed all the tasks, but King Aeetes had no intention of giving him the fleece, and ordered his men to kill them at daybreak. However, Medea told Jason this news, and they took the fleece and slipped away at night. When the king heard that the foreigners had escaped, he sent his son to catch them. Yet again, Medea saved Jason by pretending to be sorry when her brother had caught them. However, she angered the gods when she killed her brother. They made sailing hard for the Argonauts, but Medea steered them to Circe's dwelling. Circe was her aunt, and she helped them by making an offering to Zeus to forgive Jason and Medea. The Argonauts, with Hera's help, defeated the Sirens, enchanting half-bird, half-woman creatures. Scylla, a woman who had 6 snarling dogs growing out of her hips, and Charybdis, who ate whatever came close to her. As the men neared Iolcus, they were told by a fisherman that King Peleus wanted to kill them. Medea disguised herself as a witch bearing magical herbs and entered Iolcus. She demonstrated to the people an herb that could make you young by placing an old ram into a boiling cauldron, and after a moment he emerged as a young lamb. King Peleus took interest in it. However, she told him that only his daughters could help him. King Peleus got his daughters to help him, but the herbs Medea had given him were not magical, and he died in the boiling cauldron. The throne was now Jason's, but the gods were unhappy that Medea had tricked innocent daughters into killing their father. She was turned into an evil witch, and the people of Iolcus refused to accept her as their queen, and Jason, in turn, was not made king. Forgetting his promise to Medea, Jason went to marry the princess of Colchis. Hera was angered by Jason's broken promise, and he lost her goodwill. Medea vowed revenge against Jason and killed his bride-to-be, then disappeared into a dark cloud. Jason became unhappy, and one day, while sitting in the Argo, a piece of ore broke off, fell on him, and killed him. The golden fleece was hung in Apollo's temple in Delphi as a reminder of Jason and the Argonauts.